Okay, guess who forgot how their computer worked for a second, but I fixed it. Hello everybody, my name is David, you can call me Zen, and welcome on into the stream. Technical difficulties aside, we are playing some Crisis Core Reunion Final Fantasy VII. And man, that such a feels awkward. It's just one of those things that unfortunately the software that I use to organize all my audio doesn't automatically turn on. So I was basically like sitting there like trying to talk and get things started, and then all of a sudden I'm like, why is there no sound coming through? And then I realized it's because I'm a clown. But I'm glad that it wasn't a serious technical difficulty, if anything like that. So I'm glad about that at least. Last time we've been basically clearing missions like no other throughout this entire game so far. This time, I think what we'll do is that we're gonna start with the story mission and then continue on with the game. So more or less, this is kind of our setup right now. Quake, Firaga, Kiraga, Thanthaga. I am going to put on Thundaga Blade at least, just so that we do have a physical attacking move that uses AP, because that was the one thing that I was kind of worried about with what I have going on so far in my build currently. It does weaken my magic a tiny bit, but honestly we're probably fine. So we can worry about fusion and some other things later. We do have our fast speed running spell in that of Quake. So I'll try my best not to abuse it too much in the story, because obviously we have some more moves and we're better than that. But you know.
Hello, Zack. Do you need something from me?
No, just seeing how you're doing.
I'm sorry, but I'm rather busy at the moment. The latest attack on our building has created a mountain of paperwork. The security department is hounding me because Genesis, a soldier deserter, led the attacks.
Sounds like a hassle.
The people in security are hoping to eliminate Genesis and Angeal as quickly as possible.
Wait a minute. Did they forget? Angeal fought to protect this place.
He also defected,
Still views
so
him as a potential danger. That's the official line.
Come on, man. If that's the official line, I might put in my papers.
yikes.
The price of freedom can be steep.
Now, how about you, Director? Have you ever gotten fed up with the company?
Not even once, Zack.
I guess that's why you're Director. Kudos to you.
And you're trying to realize a grand objective.
Objective? Which is...
Oh, it's nothing. Now, enough chit-chat. I have to get back to work.
All right, I see. I don't actually remember our real objective at the moment. So that may also be a part of it. It's been a minute, okay? Oh, you know what? Maybe it has something to do with my title of the stream on YouTube. And I'm supposed to go over to Aerith and help her with the wagon. Zack's big wagon, you know? Yeah, I vaguely remember.
However, I'm a little concerned.
And these guys have extra missions for us.
Question. I will... It is...
Though known as the, like...
Could... I'd be...
And I guess I'm getting some new missions I don't think I've ever had access to before. That's not a potion. I don't think we should have been drinking random items from strangers.
The Jenna, how? Right now, the Jenna, how?
Okay, so those are people that we can interact with. I'm gonna check through these doors, and there still might be like a handful of some people who still may want to have side quests be done. Actually, no, because we were on the soldier floor, we were on the director's floor. So I think we should actually be good on that front. So I think it might be best for us to head out to the battlefield, but
Right, the how?
is this just interactable? Thank you, ma'am.
Right, the
I'm still very confused. Let's see. Okay. So I think this is one of those moments where I feel as good as I can be. So I no longer care. So yeah, as you guys can see, before we even head out to that district in town, we still have so many people to like have conversations with that we're probably actually unlocking a whole bunch of missions that we could do.
What are you doing here? Something up?
Zack, have you been made aware? As of late, Wutai remnants are trying to form an anti-Shinra organization.
The Wutai?
Yes, it's evidently being spearheaded by their Special Operations Force, the so-called Crescent Unit. Their scout units are now posing as civilians and acting as spies.
Crescent Unit. Oh, those guys.
Yeah.
There are a total of 6 confirmed spies. They are lurking somewhere here in Midgar. We're following all the leads that have come in, but we appreciate. Here's the intel on. We know that he's hiding somewhere within. The Wutai are masters.
I don't think I've ever done that type of mission before.
Hey, Mr. The up you heard, well, much.
I would have a bunch of interesting missions, so I'm kind of interested to see.
No. Think.
You're with Soldier, I see. But what business?
Well,
It is the duty of the 18th Squad of the Shinra Security Department to patrol.
Honestly, all this dialogue
the
didn't mean time to
Sector
eat dinner
8.
too, so I'm
Anyone who
happy.
disturbs the peace in Sector 8, soldier or not, will be dealt with.
whoa now. Take it easy there, guy.
This is actually good timing. I have something to say. What Midgar needs right now is not Soldier.
What do you mean?
Who is it that finds lost children and takes them back to their mothers? Who is it that catches the crooks who steal change from vending machines? Who is it that warns young people talking loudly on their phones in trains? That is all us. So, who Midgar really needs is the Shinra Security Department.
Or
Thanks for your service?
maybe you need both.
Be so arrogant for much longer. We'll be holding a joint training session with Soldier soon. Security against Soldier. We'll find out soon enough who the true elites are.
Is this guy okay? One of those situations where I truthfully feel like we need both.
This is the level.
Also, I'm not sure if I'm going to be good at finding out these Wutai spies thing.
It's you, sir. How? Well, oh.
I now just joined a study group. Interesting. So wait, for the infiltrating
We
the,
know that he's hiding somewhere with the Wu Tai are
so we need to head to sector 8. Oh, okay. Sector 8's over here. Well, the good news is that, you know, I said that we're gonna do some more story, but then we unlocked like what feels like 10 different sets of missions. So who knows what we're gonna actually get accomplished today. So Aerith, you might be waiting a while longer. Not too terribly long, but you know, a little bit longer.
That getup. Are you with that Shinra outfit soldier?
Yeah, I'm a soldier. Name's Zack.
You Shinra people are so arrogant. So I'm hearing through the grapevine that hordes of monsters have been seen around Midgar.
Around Midgar?
You didn't know about this? Then here's something you should know. The study of planet life speaks of the legend of weapons, guardians of the planet.
Oh, like
Since the planet
sapphire
is
weapon.
in
No,
danger,
okay.
it lies to destroy that which ills the planet.
And this relates to the monsters how?
That which ills the planet. Sounds like they're talking about the Shinra Company to me.
Good story, bro. They're just monsters. Weapons, you say? Come on.
Go ahead, laugh it up while you can.
Interesting. That guy was giving Wu Tai Spy to me.
I'm trying to hide from the Shinra. What? Your soldier? Please let me go. I'm not.
I guess you don't look like that. Hey!
No! I can't get caught!
Interesting. Was I supposed to let him go there?
So it's a pair, which is
I don't know. To be quite frank with y'all, I really don't know. Let's talk to the other guy and see if that was the Wu Tai guy that was mentioned earlier.
Here's the end. We know that he's hiding. The Wu Tai are.
Okay, so he's hiding somewhere in Sector 8. I guess who knows? Think my best interest might be to do some missions, y'all. You guys know how this is. Just gonna walk around and quake.
Activating combat mode.
I couldn't remember what my button was, my quake button. Couldn't remember for a second. Wait, was there something actually over here? No. Alright, so we're good on both fronts over here. I'm guessing that if you guys look at the map, it's probably gonna be in those two like bottom two rooms.
Bring it on!
Calling result.
Like I mentioned before, Quake's gonna be my best friend. It's gonna make analyzing these rooms very quickly and
Conflict result.
easy. Hello, chests.
Activating combat mode.
I don't know why this is giving me like
Conflict result.
like almost a jump scare vibe. But I'm just surprised that I hadn't seen any of the chests yet.
Activating combat mode.
I feel like these chests would all be easier to locate. But like I said, I'm just trying to get through these missions quickly.
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on.
But the fact is that I'm already this powerful, and you could argue that I probably don't need to do anything else in the game. Oh, there's a second. They really made all those other rooms for nothing.
Activating combat mode.
That's so upsetting.
I admit that you bested us in today's training. But the troops that participated in the exercise are amateurs. Many of them have never seen real combat. Don't expect the same results next time.
Actually, I think I will expect the same results this upcoming time. As you guys can see, I'm just trying to make a beeline to the exit for most of these missions.
Activating combat mode. Holy resolve.
And as long as they don't fly, Quake continues to work.
Holy resolve. Activating combat mode.
So yep, the base thing is that I want to position myself correctly to make sure that I got everything taken out.
Damn. Next time we won't hold back. You've taken advantage of the sportsmanship we've shown. The third day of our joint training session, I guarantee.
This poor guy. Wait, what was 4 slots? I forgot what that gave as an accessory. I guess my answer is who cares?
Activating combat mode. Holy resolve.
The only reason I say that is just because even looking around, like, the items that I get are nice.
Activating combat mode.
I don't want to discount that fully. But even still, like,
Activating combat mode.
the items that I get are just like nice little doodads that I get to have. All right, I'm guessing the second chest has to be down here.
Holy resolve.
Nope. So was it behind me?
Combat mode.
I don't even know at this point.
Activating combat mode. Holy resolve.
I mean, I could also say that I really don't know, but in the same token, I'm just kind of boop.
Holy resolve. Activating combat mode.
This is really easy to abuse, but like I said, it continues to be actually one of the more enjoyable parts I've had for the game so far.
Activating combat mode.
Because all you really need to worry about is positioning.
Activating combat mode. Holy resolve.
I wonder if I should probably put this on a higher difficulty.
Holy resolve.
But I don't know. Getting 40% of my mana restored, I do low-key be about that. Alright, what are we dealing with here?
Combat mode.
We're dealing with death here.
Yes, we have yet to win against you in training, but I know the reason why. It's the budget disparity between soldier and security. I hear the science department performs enhancement procedures on you.
Mm-hmm.
We in security don't depend on medical enhancements.
Yay! Oh wow, guys, they're getting serious on us now. But you guys already know the business about how this map generally performs.
Conflict resolved.
But one of them decided to fire their gun at me, which was honestly kind of rude. Especially since all I wanted were these treasure chests.
Activating combat mode.
Nope,
Conflict resolved.
you guys don't get to play the game.
Activating combat mode.
I'm also deeply offended that you guys hit me.
Conflict resolved. Activating combat mode.
The edit for this series is probably going to be very interesting because I'm going to have a handful of streams where it's just essentially this. Where I quite literally just am quaking my way through missions.
There is no way we will lose to you now.
I appreciate that he feels that way. But we managed to beat him every single time so far, so.
Activating combat mode.
Oh, he's got some real firepower.
Resolved.
No chest.
Activating combat mode.
That's interesting.
Conflict resolved.
Oh, there's a whole alternative pathway.
Activating combat
Got it.
Conflict resolved. Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
But yeah, we hit the point where the missions are more so a form of grinding rather than something actually difficult, I suppose.
Activating combat mode.
So I'm using Quake as just a method for, so that way you guys don't,
Activating combat
like,
mode.
we're wasting time, but we're not wasting that much time is all.
Conflict resolved.
Especially considering that we're still getting items and acquiring stuff along the way. You guys already know my favorite strat. Whenever it comes to like skipping a lot of these easier missions,
Combat mode.
hugging the wall.
Resolved.
It's by far one of the most helpful strategies I have implemented into my little repertoire.
Even with new weapons, we still couldn't win. What are we
You guys will get there.
What is it?
Very well. The next session is our last. We'll settle all scores then. If we
Oh,
lose
really?
Again, I will concede that Midgar needs Soldier more than us.
I don't think this guy is understanding that we could be we could use both people. I don't think he's under. I don't think that's clicking. But like I said, I'm also pretty glad that we ended up doing this line of missions.
Activating combat mode.
So yeah, this flying machine actually needs me to fight.
Conflict resolved.
Okay. So one chest right here, down across the corner. I have no idea where the other chest is. But you see,
Conflict resolved.
back to simple. Yeah, so this one was most of, before we walk too far forward, we need to actually see where the last chest is. Okay, so best bet's probably to head back. Yep,
Activating combat mode.
that was exactly why I wanted to head back, because I knew I was blind.
Conflict resolved.
Okay, now we can continue forward.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
30% of my MP back is so crazy though.
Activating combat mode.
There we go. Boss gone. That was a pretty easy line of missions. Oh, we gotta talk to that one guy in Loveless Avenue.
It's been made clear. We lack the ability to defeat you. To keep losing to Soldier like this.
Hey, why is it that you hate Soldier so much? We at times fight alongside each other in battle. Why can't we just get along? None of Soldier's business. Is that it?
I wanted to defeat Soldier. To light a spark in my people. Common infantry are no match for Soldier. Because we have Soldier, infantrymen can take it easy. That's what I hear the young ones say every day. I just wanted to show them something. The pride of a defender of Midgar. But perhaps it's equally important to accept reality and face facts.
Security, Soldier, what's the difference? We both want to protect Midgar. We share that.
See, Zack understood what I said before we even started this quest line.
Typical soldier arrogance. You don't need to point out to me what's obvious from the beginning.
Okay, I got it.
But don't back
I've
down.
wasted too much of my time here. I'm leaving. Hey, you. I never got your name.
Soldier, first class. Zack.
There you go.
Zack. I'll remember that.
I feel like we're probably gonna see like maybe like Craftsman Monthly. What does that item mean? Craftsman instruction for building a hand cart. Huh? Guess maybe that opens up something for like a different quest line in the future? You know what? Who cares? Wait. How did I manage not to clear these other ones? Sure game. And the reason, and also if you guys are curious, the reason why I've been wanting to skip a handful of these battles primarily is that we're kind of at the point now where there are gonna, like, my experience gain is not keeping up with the amount of missions that I've been clearing. So it's been making it harder to yeah. So it's just been making it harder to, but yeah. Okay, there we go. A real challenge. Feels nice to actually fight for once. Ooh, Cisne.
Whoa, this is not good.
What kind of scream is that, Zack?
All's well that ends well, Slick.
It's done.
That's Turk's teamwork. Pretty good, right?
Alright, we get Lucky Stars number 5. I forgot what Lucky Stars does off the top of my head. Oh, right. Lucky Stars makes it so that I just get like top tier, yeah. Just top tier attacks. Okay, Hyper Laser at half power. Sounds reasonable. Okay. I do have to be careful though. This guy do be hurting. All right, Mr. One-Winged Angel, please. I need you. Cisne's ability is actually incredibly helpful for what it is. Okay, so we have to take out 4 of these, basically.
Activating combat mode.
All right, we got a summon coming. All right, a freeze. How much damage is that gonna do? 999? I'll take it. And a level up. There we go.
Resolved.
Got 2 out of the 4 done, and a lot of it's just due to the fact that Cisne hit us with the level 5 Lucky Stars, so
Activating combat mode.
we are just a lot more powerful than initially discussed. Okay. That's gonna be a high-powered move from Angeal. JK. I definitely need like a healing wave type of situation. Okay. The level 5 brush assault should actually be doing a lot of damage here. All right, 3K, that's not bad. All right, we're invincible for the time being. All right, chain slash.
Here we go.
Two potions were not enough, but I had a Phoenix down on an activated.
Better run for it.
Is this the end?
There we go. The Hyper Laser is gonna hurt actually, but I use another Phoenix down preemptively. That crit was disgusting, by the way. Wait. Hi? What are we doing? This is my first time actually using the special. I guess I have all the defenses right now, which I mean, I'll take. Wait, now we're in Chocobo mode. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm fine with this. This is, they're working to make sure that I get out of this alive, and that's truly all that matters. Okay, there we go. Goodness. 4 red scorpions back to back is actually a little rough. If you don't have like,
In combat mode.
sir. Oh, I got stunned.
Bringing out the big gun.
I was gonna get hit by that if I did not use Octoslash there. Ooh, Thundaga Blade's done. Oh no, it's not done. It's almost though.
Activating combat mode.
Please. Dang, I wanted a Zentetsuken so bad. That's so unfortunate. Thundaga seems to be pretty like price efficient. That's part of the reason why I don't mind using it as much. 7K, 7K, also 7K. This might kill if I'm low enough. I wasn't. Alright, song, save me. Please, for the love of all that's holy in this universe, save me. Okay. We're fine. Oh, that was enough to kill. We can try again.
Activating combat mode.
Alright, Sephiroth incoming. Octopath. I said Octopath. Octa slash level 5. I think I did a little bit over 9999. Ooh, healing wave, maybe? Alright, 75k, that should be enough to, yeah, that was enough to face tank. And he went up, he went into that right away?
Activating combat mode.
These 6-star missions are no joke. Okay. Alright, Mega Flare should be enough? Nope. You know, I'd low-key prefer to have Aerith at least one of these times to bring my stats back up, please. You know what? Sensetsuken, save me. Sensetsuken should be enough. It should have been enough. Wasn't enough. But it definitely gave me a moment to like get out of that fight and save. That was a tough one. I'll hold off. I'm surprised that I haven't gotten additional training missions yet. Always found that a little weird. Okay, so we understand that our two chests are somewhere out and about.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
That is fine by me. I don't mind a little expose, little exploration,
Activating combat mode.
especially considering that most of my magic can one-shot things at this level.
Conflict resolved.
All right, this is where we stop right here, and then we take a scan. Yep, I see the chest now.
Activating combat mode. Out of the way. Conflict resolved.
Oh, we get a potion back for our troubles? This is why you kind of check everywhere with, like, relative confidence.
Conflict resolved.
Bit of a delayed finish, but you know. It also sucks that we can't interact with the environment somewhat.
Activating combat mode.
Alright. I think Goddess Viraga is enough for these two. Hello? Treasure chests, where are you?
Conflict resolved. Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Where are you? Because there's one behind this rock.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Okay.
Activating combat
Are
mode.
you...
Conflict
I'm
resolved.
trying to figure out if it's like behind a tree or something. No, it's not over here. So is it further out, like over here?
Activating combat mode. Bring it on.
Oh, you thought you had me.
Conflict resolved.
No, 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 not today. Because, yeah, we know we go in there.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Quake minimizes the chances of there being problems.
Conflict resolved.
We're back here on this side. There we go. Sometimes the game really does be foul with some of these treasure chest locations.
Activating combat mode. Bring it on. Conflict resolved.
But sometimes, you know, foul is
Activating
just how it is. Dang, imagine if these monsters ever got to play the game. Unfortunately, they didn't, and they won't. Okay. Exploder Blade would be fun, but I want to focus on just assessing my options, really. I don't think there's anything particularly here or interesting that I can do with Thundaka Blade at the moment. Like, I guess I'm just maxing out another physical move for the time being. Yeah, there isn't much that's going on that's giving what it needs to give. It's not a slay moment, if you will. Okay, so we don't have anything to do right here. Ooh, we got bombs. It's been a minute. Well, you know, I keep calling them bombs, like the game hasn't explicitly called them traps for... Well, I mean, these guys are traps. But yeah, I've been calling them bombs like the game hasn't explicitly called them traps for who knows how long at this point. All right. Don't know what sprint shoes do, but let's just keep going. I wouldn't necessarily be sad if it ends up being primarily a hey. This ends up primarily being a mission-focused stream where I'm just knocking as many of these out as I can. I don't know if I'm actually gonna ever do like the secret boss that this game has. I'm just been enjoying my time as it is with.
Activating combat mode.
Oh. That's a no from me, Chief. So, if I remember correctly, most of these boss-esque mobs tend to actually not be super weak to gravity. I wonder if we could poison them. Some games poison is like legitimate strategy, other times it's not. Ooh, is there a healing wave incoming? Alright, healing wave. Level 4 is not bad. It's crazy what Zack learns just based off his connections with other people. I guess if I can make my Thundog, ooh, poor thing. Didn't even get to use a super attack on me. Imagine. Sweet. We got the achievement for this. Ooh, a new secret shop. I like the sound of that. I also like to move it, move it.
Activating combat mode.
Ooh, level 30 as well. Nice. So how does this work?
You face Crescent Unit's first spear. Primus. You shall not go any further.
Activating combat mode. Out of the way.
I need to sneeze. but I can't sneeze. I had to lock in.
Resolve.
So we had to defeat the. So we are defeating the several different spears. I might actually put on Drain Blade, funnily enough.
Activating combat mode.
You guys have to admit, this is kind of silly for how effective this actually has been. Alright, Dark Blizzaga upgrade, The nice thing about these shops being everywhere is that because of the fact that I have 54,000 because I have 54,000 just like shopping resources, it's actually been very convenient. To reset on certain things. Okay, I think the chain slash should be enough. Darn, it wasn't.
Oh yeah. Conflict resolved.
Well, I'm glad that Poison Blade's been getting up in levels.
Activating combat mode.
It's funny that Firaga has such a good stagger rate. All right, Sephiroth. Let's see. Ooh, Thundaga's mastered now. What can Thundaga fuse with? I could make Dark Thundaga. That might be the plan. Yeah, we'll just play it by ear. Let's finish this fire. It also gives us a cheap spell option for whatever is up ahead. But all the spears have not been that bad.
Conflict resolved.
Alright, you're the last one.
You face Crescent Unit for...
Activating combat mode.
It's a shame that this guy is literally about to fall like his brothers. That's crazy. But I'm glad that I beat this because now I have access to the Wutai secret shop. And the missions just keep going. Not that I mind. Oh. So we now have adds equipped materials, material attributes to attack. I'm not sure what that fully means. So like, say for instance, if I put on Elemental Blade now, We'll just... Because what element am I supposed to get? See, we just get something called... We just get elemental attack. Like, what do that be meaning? Blade's armlet's pretty good. I'm gonna put on another bracelet just because that's another 10 magic, and that keeps me, for lack of a better term, relevant. All right.
Activating combat mode.
I kind of forgot that I fought Bahamut Fury. Like, okay, there we go. Okay, fine. I'm just gonna cast Blizzaga then. Drop some ice cubes on your head. See?
Conflict resolved.
You don't appreciate that, do you? You don't like when people drop icicles on your head. That's crazy. All right. Precious doing the slum development here. Unless, wait a minute. I'm also silly. So if we put Elemental Strike here. Well, for one, I can make a whole bunch of Exploder Blades, which is kind of funny. And while this is a physical one, I think that's fine, actually. Okay. Because now we have a physical attack that gives me some magic stat boosts. Which me likey. But I want to try this move out.
Resolved.
Oh, that's extra. In like a fun way. I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I do be enjoying extra in a fun way.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
All right, second chest is over here. I'm gonna go towards the bottom over here. Hello? Anybody out here? Hello?
Activating combat mode.
Oh, that bat eye
Conflict resolved.
did not anticipate that at all. Okay, Poison Blade. I think that this is the play. All right, so we got Held Thundaga, Dark Blizzaga. We'll eventually need a Dark Firaga, but that's okay. We have a whole bunch of extra magic, which is really good. So, still primarily using Quake. Quake's just been super good for clearing out anything that's on the ground.
Activating combat mode.
But let's give our new Thundaga a shot just to...
Conflict resolved.
Oh! It's red.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
And I guess we just have an infinite chance of one-shotting now. Oh, anything in the story is gonna slowly not have a chance against us just because of how many missions I've done. And we get a new shop for our trouble? Man, this is... It's pretty good. Lots of draining attacks. And then the 3 major blades. I am honestly, for as little story as we have gone through, I'm having a wonderful time right now. Just clearing out missions.
Activating combat mode.
No glare for you.
Conflict resolved.
Glaring at people is bad, you know, you giant flying eyeball. Alright, we have something over there. We have a chest over here. Trying to figure out if it's worth it walking all the way over there.
Conflict resolved.
Both uses saying death
Combat mode.
is crazy work.
Conflict resolved. Activating combat mode.
Alright. Darn. No good healing off of this run. Or that fight.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Oh, then we got good healing right after.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
It's just me or just that one-shotting chance seem very...
Mode.
almost unnaturally high.
Conflict resolved.
I feel like the rate that I'm seeing death is kind of silly.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Alright, we're gonna move around this guy for now because I want to check the backside. Alrighty, no chest. Which essentially just means that I missed it. Oh. Because it likes to hide in plain sight.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
There's always a nice handful of things that hide in plain sight for me that I'm just oblivious to. Okay. For getting so many items, it's like, I'm just happy. Now,
Activating combat mode. Oh yeah.
oh hey, Exploder Blade went up in level. I don't even know what's any of like the good physical attacking moves. I just know that there are fun ones.
Activating combat mode.
The fact that that just says death, and I just have to accept that aspect of it's kind of wild.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Nothing with all land or all air battles, though.
Conflict resolved.
And just like that, all my MP's back.
Activating combat mode.
Is it crazy to you guys that for whatever reason I still
Activating combat mode.
am dealing with the much like missions that are on the easier side?
Conflict resolved.
To some degree, I still think that's kind of crazy. All right, looks like we missed it, guys. Time to backtrack and see where I missed this silly little
Conflict resolved.
chest. It might have been actually next to the boss, I've now realized.
Conflict resolved.
But it's not like it's hard to get back to where we just were.
Activating combat mode. Conflict
And the extra experience never hurt anybody. So. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna take the risk.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Good grouping on my parts. Hug the wall-ish. Hug the wall. We know our main monster is right there. We're gonna squeeze by. All right, so now we know that I missed it somewhere in the back.
Conflict resolved.
Well, this new Thundaga move is definitely made its home.
Conflict resolved.
I love that because it's no health damage.
Conflict resolved.
Yeah, since it's not health damage, the no damage still counts.
Conflict resolved. Activating
Lots of
combat
star
mode.
pendants, by the way.
Conflict resolved. Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Yep. Didn't do the look behind me check, y'all. Now it's time to hug the wall as we make our way back, and the only fight we should hypothetically have to deal with is the one on the bridge. Yeah. Just the one on the bridge.
Combat mode. Bring it on.
Exploder Blade has a bit of a delay to it, which I'm not necessarily sure I'm a fan of.
Activating combat mode. Conflict
Okay,
resolved.
mission over. Could have so many items I won't have any idea what to do with. Okay. Sector 5 material shop. 20 elixirs? 20. Good old 2-0. You know what? I love that. All right, is anything flying?
Combat
Out of
mode.
the way.
Oh no.
Conflict resolved. Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Kind of concerning that I haven't seen the three. I was gonna say that I haven't seen the 3 treasure chests yet.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
All right, Firaga's been putting. Yeah, Firaga's also been putting in a lot of work for me.
Combat mode.
Oh yeah.
I love that I say Firaga's been putting in work for me, and then it's Blizzaga that gets the level up. I didn't see the last one. Oh, the last one's like right before the enemy.
Activating combat
Got it.
conflict resolved.
The fact that all of them are weak to fire is a chef's kiss, by the way.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
I'm so strong that nobody can touch me, you know? Alright. We've been doing a lot of missions, so I'm gonna do my first save in a little while. Just cause it don't sit right with me sometimes. Doc's code. Man, we're just doing mission after mission. Sometimes there's like a phase of grinding that, for me, I just realize I ultimately don't mind. Oh, it's just fight the enemy.
Activating combat mode.
Let's back up. Dodge, dodge, fire.
Oh yeah.
Conflict resolved. Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Those two tried to split my attention. Well, did you know that I have a move that is slightly circular in nature? Emphasis on slightly. All right, underground city. Okay, 4 chests. With none behind me, seemingly for once.
Activating combat mode.
Oh, whoops.
Conflict resolved.
I want to point out that I've gotten so many of those of the firestones. I mean, that's why I say firestone, star pendants.
Activating combat mode.
And most of these people have just been weak to fire.
Conflict resolved. Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
It's got to the point where a simple Firaga has done the trick each time.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Mithril gloves.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
But no, I definitely been loving how strong I feel
Conflict
just blasting through these missions. Feels like they gave, if
Activating combat.
it's like one of those things where the materia fusion feedback,
Conflict resolved.
it just feels very, very strong at the moment to me. Ooh, titanium bangle. The last chest is right here. And you honestly look like Diablos, but like babyfied. But you know, the big difference is that you don't play the game. We've gotten so many shops. Kind of neat. I love that they're like, we're so happy that you helped us. And then it's like, here's a new shop as your reward. Okay. Doesn't look like there's any treasure chests in this one. So we definitely need to, at the very least,
Conflict resolved.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
Activating combat.
Oh, I hate that design for them. I hate how they have just a tiny bit more than 99990 health. It was like the tiniest bit more. All right. So 6 stars tends to be where I start to struggle in missions, roughly, which isn't bad by any mean. Just a bit of an observation that I've noticed so far. Okay. Sometimes though, I wish I could pull the camera out a little bit. Just because sometimes whenever I'm pulled into battle with some of these mobs, I wish it just wasn't so in my face about it. So I was wondering why, like, the demons were potentially getting one shot. I'm like, these guys probably do death on the regular. Oh.
Activating combat mode.
All right, Moogle power, make up. Okay, what are you doing to my materia? Thank you. All right, courage boost. And level up to 31. So this may be one of those moments where I probably need to take as little of fights as possible if I want to guarantee the clear on this mission. Which is kind of concerning because these demons are kind of scary with the fact that they can cast death on me. Death? You know, the good old skull and crossbones? Which is why I'm becoming a professional, like, area hugger.
Activating combat mode.
Oh, hi, everyone.
Oh yeah. Resolve.
Not the final fight itself actually being like, I wouldn't call it child's play, but like, bro. Okay, so we have the coal mines. Then we have Zack the cleanup guy. Where we're starting to get into like 7-star territory, and I think I want to get to a point where that's practically all that I have left. Is like 7-star ones. So, oh, everything I have on is mastered now because of the Moogle. Anything fun I could do with the Max Curaga? Oh, that makes a Blizzaga blade, but interesting. I didn't know that I could use the potions. Sure. That brought up my health to 7,000. I used 10 elixirs to make it happen, but I'm not gonna let that stop me from greatness. So yeah, I don't necessarily want Fyraga Blade. I think I definitely want to, yeah, have Dark Fyraga. I could use 5. This game has some weird item usages. Oh. Interesting. I don't think I'm actually... I don't think I'm going to use the Twisted Headband. That's part of the reason why I don't mind using it. Okay. So now we got Dark Blizzaga. I don't think I have a way to change Blizzaga into Hell Blizzaga unless I use that Thundaga blade. Welcome on in, Kel. Okay, so we have Exploder Blade. I don't think I have anything fun to make Exploder Blade into unless I make Aerial Drain, which... Sure. Wait, Dispel Blade actually sounds pretty nice, actually. Okay, how are you doing, by the way, Kel? Hope your day's been well. I really don't have an interest in Exploder Blade, so Dispel Blade sounds more up my alley. Unless, can I do... Okay, so hear me out. Here's the plan. We're gonna take my... Where are you at? So we're gonna take our Hell Blizzaga and we're gonna fuse it into... my Dark Blizzaga. But before we do that, we are going to spend an exorbitant amount of money on ethers. Going to buy 60 of them, netting us 80. And we're going to use quite a bit of them to get our max MP up a lot higher. Okay, so that's going to increase our MP a good amount. Now, I want you guys to hear me out a little bit. We're not done yet. I am going to use these Blizzaga blades that I've stored up. Goodness, my entire MB total is just going to go through the roof. Gonna do... But I think we can do one more MP up. Yep, and put it at 200. Woo! I feel like... Yeah, just doubled my total MP. That is crazy. If we take Quake, and if we mix it with some of my more basic spells, like this Thunder, and then add some Dark Matter, we're getting to a point now where we are just going to be very, very powerful very quickly. And our magic stats kind of going through the roof. Of course, as long as I have some of this stuff on, but... I think going up to 17 is probably the best I can do for right now. I mean, I could bring it up to 18, but... Let's see. Okay, I think we did as much as we can with our current setup to bring like a lot of our stats up. We can upgrade this to a gold armlet. I think the crystal bracelet stays on. Titanium bangle can also stay on, to be honest. I can lose like 20 magic. But if I choose to do that, the trade-off has to be worth it, and I don't think it is. But woo! That was a lot of stat boosting, I'll say that much. Because we've already been like live for like an hour 40, and I feel like I just did like a massive boost, and I don't know how much stronger that's actually made me, but we're still in a pretty good spot, I would say. I think we should head to the coal mines and continue. I didn't get to increase my magic stat as much as I personally would have wanted. And see, they always try to hide one behind me. Why do they keep doing that? So what are the monsters here? It's, oh wow, that was strong. All right, what are we fighting on this bridge? Gonna take out those with Quake. The fact that I have Dispel Blade now is also like... That's actually such a feels good, man. That Chocobo Feather, we're kind of thriving right now in the different Alright, Lucky Stars with Cisne. I need these guys to not cast death on me. Okay, I wanted this mainly to get the level 3 healing wave with Aerith, just because we got hit, so we unfortunately don't get like the perfect finish here. But it just allows us to just get some more healing. The stream's been going well. I've primarily been doing missions this whole time. And all in all, I mean, the missions be missioning. Okay. Sorry, I just need to think for a moment. So if there's 4... Oh, it's right here. And knowing this game, they're going to have a fight on... Oh, they didn't actually have a fight on this half. Alright. Why do I keep using Blizzaga on these?
Conflict resolved.
That was a little clown energy on my part. I was like, ooh, let's use Firaga. These guys will die to Firaga easily. No. They healed off of my damage. Alright, this should be the last one for Zack. The section of missions that's just called Zack a Treasure Hunter. Okay, so we should go straight ahead first to get this chest here, which gives us a Hypno Crown. Don't know what that one does.
Activating combat mode.
These birds feel like they could use a little bit of Quake in their lives.
Resolved.
And 2. Got another hero drink. Don't mind if I do.
Activating combat mode.
And we're at the point where we just Quake everything.
Oh yeah.
Which levels up the Spellblade, funnily enough. I forgot what the Hypno Crown does. Alright, priceless items. The accessories recall, which we can do in 1 second. I do want to see what the Hypno Crown does. Okay, so it's just magic plus 20, so we would lose the extra 20 spirits. Don't like that. I love that for physical offense, like, it's useless, but let me clean slate this. Because I actually want to switch up how my spells work. So I'm going to put Kiraga here, which gives me an extra 2,000 HP. Gonna do Thundaga. Actually, we're gonna do Quake right here. We need Blizzaga. We're gonna need Firaga. Where are you at? So we have our main skills there. Then Dispel Blade. I don't know if I need Steel just quite yet, but I'll put on Steel as a precaution. Oh, I don't have Thundaga on because I have Quake on. So I hope I don't need to steal anything later. Unless if I put on Steel instead of Dispel Blade. Not sure what mission to tackle next, to be quite honest with you guys. We're starting to get to where like a lot of these missions are 6-star starting off, which honestly that's kind of where I want to be. So I guess we could do accessories recall. I think I'll stop and actually continue the story once we finish up with gain a point with out of all the missions I have available. The vast majority of them are the 6-star one. All right, that looks like a griffin over there. Griffin being over there is currently not my problem. Oh wait, I forgot that my accessories are different. I was wondering why my magic didn't feel as strong. It's because I don't have accessories on at the moment. So titanium bangle, gold armlet, might as well do the crystal gloves and crystal bracelet. It's a little bit less than what I had before because I think I had another magic increasing bracelet, but I think going up 40 magic is perfectly fine.
Activating combat mode.
There we go. Now those are the numbers I'm used to seeing. Alright, let's go ahead and deal with Mr. Griffin.
Combat mode.
Not to be confused with Peter Griffin from Family Guy.
Activating combat mode.
Out of the way.
Oh, that was like 15, an easy 15k right there if it didn't already fall over. Poor thing. Oh, 731. Black Cowl. Good to know. And then we still have a few more over here. Like I was saying though, I actually don't mind if this ends up being primarily a mission focused stream. I just want to make sure that we are getting a lot of these done.
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on.
Oh,
Conflict resolved.
you know, I feel like that me using Health Ondaga in the way that I do and them having like the instant death proc has like very similar energy to me as if I just had like a taser ready, if that makes sense. Ooh, the stop the stop stuff is actually pretty good. I'll take Black Cowl there, but I'm curious about what that purple materia is for. If you guys are curious, this is probably the farthest I've ever done the missions in this game. I know for certain that there's probably a handful of biomes that we haven't seen yet, mainly because I have not been doing the story and I've just been prioritizing getting as many of these missions done as I can. But I mean, missions are fun. Well, I don't know if fun would be the
Activating combat mode.
accurate terminology that I'd use. But I definitely want to say that they have been enjoyable.
Conflict resolved.
Now, and also, can I point out that 30% of 600 is like
Activating
a lot of mana. Was I going to try to do the math for you? Yes, but unfortunately my brain was not working fast enough at all. Gaining a good amount of champion belts now.
Activating combat mode.
Bring it on.
Conflict resolved.
All right, there we go. Back to back spam like it never happened.
Activating combat
Out
mode.
of the way.
All right, come on, Aerith. Coming clutch for me. All right, healing wave V5, which means we're gonna go above cap, which I think puts us at yeah, 9,999 HP and MP and everything. I don't know if we could actually go above the cap, but if I don't gotta, I don't gotta. So what is the rush assault materia? Got it. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a point where me not having status ward protecting me from stuff is going to be to my detriment. But we're not there yet, so it's not fully my problem just quite yet. And I guess, yes, that is my justification. God, I feel so... Like I said, I just feel very powerful. I just really like that. I appreciate that steel was the one that leveled up for me. I still had like two uses left. Oh my goodness. I swear, I feel so strong and powerful, and for some reason we haven't been able to get Neo Bahamut. Before we move, I always want to check behind me now, because every so often that always tends to be the one chest that I miss. Is the one that they often put behind me. Oh, no crashing out near me. It said spin crash. Absolutely not. Oh, these all my materia that I've been using to kind of strengthen my character is going to end up making me crazy powerful. Also, why so many champion belts? I mean, I guess attack and vitality makes sense. Oh, we're fighting a Genesis dude. Oh. Oh, don't touch me with that. Get away from me. Get away! Oh. So we leveled up. It's been so long since I've had to attack manually like this. It's been so long.
Good luck.
Nope. Not interested in the life shaver. Definitely not. I hate this. He's just walking towards me menacingly. Oh wait, Sephiroth saved me. All right, Sephiroth, let's do this.
Concentrate.
Xbox, PS3, 3DS, Nintendo Wii, Sephiroth. Nah. Did y'all see how he was looking? He was gonna give the Grim Reaper a run for his money, okay? I did not like the way that it was trying to slide into my DMs. All right, so that's a 7 stars, which means we go over to our 6 stars. All right, big open field. You guys already know that I struggle with finding chests in big open fields for some reason. I don't even know why. I guess I'll just hug the edge. Get close. And of course you live with like 5 health. Follow the trail up. My guess is the chest is probably behind this rock or by it. See? And then we have to cross the ocean. But you guys see the value of trying to hunt down all these chests, I hope. These razor weeds are toxic. So comparing this stream to last stream, I realized that I've grown like a nice handful of levels too.
Activating combat mode.
Ah, yes, of course.
Oh yeah. Conflict resolved.
We almost have a maxed out steel. Interestingly enough, the caves tend to be where I have the easiest time locating a lot of these
Conflict resolved.
a lot of these chests. The good news is that I got another steel, so when I have inevitably maxed this steel out,
Conflict resolved.
it'll put me in I'll always have a backup ready.
Activating combat mode.
I'm just imagining that I can get mug, which is what I'm kind of holding out for.
Conflict resolved. Activating combat mode.
All right,
Conflict
that's
resolved.
complete over there.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
All right, all good.
Activating combat mode.
Gonna use Quake on the things on the ground, dodge all the Thundagas.
Conflict resolved.
And took out all 5 of them. Pretty easy, if I do say so myself. Okay. It's crazy to think about how many missions I have actually cleared by this point of the game. What, 15, 20, 26, 38, 42, 60, 70. This mission right here is mission 75. And the scary thing is that 75 missions is only about a third of the total missions in this game. So that's why I mentioned that I'm probably like, I may be enjoying it now, but there's probably a strong chance that I'm probably not going to try to do all of them. Because that would require a degree of time investment that I'm not willing to put in for this game. I enjoy it, and I want to make that clear. But there's also the idea of covering other games, newer games, that I also want to make sure that I make time for, so. I think I have a rough idea of what the game plan's gonna be for Crisis Core for the remainder of its time as a series.
Oh yeah. Conflict resolved.
And wait, did we max out steel? Smart consumer is so funny. Is smart consumer the only thing I can get out of this? I guess out of what I've had before. I mean, Giltoss sounds hilarious. So I guess that's two things that we can have for having steel mastered. And hey, free Kyuraga. But yeah, I will say I think the scaling in this has always been like super weird.
All right, looks like that's the last of the monsters.
Oh, are we running into a certain someone in a moment here?
One, Wutai's woes weigh heavily. Two, endless trading weighs heavier.
Didn't realize that she was gonna be around still. I thought we finished her side quest.
Wutai's glory is in my hand. Today, I finally defeat Shinra.
Yes.
Right.
Very impressive. I knew that mail was from you. Oh, how do you know my mail address?
Want to know the truth?
Yes, I do.
Then why don't you check your mail?
What, now?
Yeah, just pick your phone out of your pocket and... Hey, what gives?
Sorry, but no dice. You thought you could steal something from me while I was busy looking at my phone, didn't you? I'm not falling for that. So, how did you get it? My mail address? You will tell me this time.
Treasure quest. Failed.
Always crying.
Man, she really can't turn it on like a faucet. Hey, I never learned how she got my mail address.
Well, it doesn't matter. And welcome back, Kel. Hope your little break was what you needed it to be. We're still getting a lot of materia. I'm wondering if we'll even get to do story this time, this go around.
Activating combat mode.
The fact that these guys are also susceptible to stop is crazy. What is that over there? As we're continuing to get some more materia. Oh, I see. Unfortunate that your journey was... What is this? Let's move out of the way of that. Okay. Oh, wait, I vaguely remember these. I don't do a lot of damage to them, though.
Good luck.
I guess I was invincible temporarily. I don't know if I would particularly describe that conflict as resolved, but that worked. Wait, I've never seen Deathblade as a materia before.
Activating combat mode.
Alright, there's 2 of them now, so I can probably go for something that's kind of akin to a Quake spam. Okay. Got 2 silver armlets and 8,000 SP. Wild.
The information on that item, you know. If you want to get that item, leave 100 gil.
Whoa. That gave me a start. So it was her. Well, I could have guessed. She's always going on about restoring Wutai. I guess I could spare 100 gil for that.
So how many more do we have? These anonymous hints are, you know, giving me some nice little bits of materia. See? See? I would have left.
Activating combat mode.
Oh, that's foul. Didn't realize that all of these were going to perish like that.
Activating combat mode. Bring it on. Oh yeah. Resolved.
Conflict resolved, which means check in there. Didn't see a chest in there. I think by the time we're finally done with all these missions that I've been doing this whole time, I'll finally be like
Activating combat
a level. I don't even know if it'll be like a level higher.
resolved.
I just know that like
Activating combat mode.
there's a whole pack of hornets that need to be taken out. That's what I know.
Alright. Looks like that's the last of the monsters. Now, where's that treasure? Ah! Found it!
I gave you the information on that item, you know. If you want to get that item, leave a potion.
Oh, that gave me a start. She's trying hard. I'll give her that. For her efforts, I'll have to be a grown-up here. You want a potion? Well, here you are then. But that Yuffie, how does she make it to places like this? This is a pretty dangerous area.
She has her ways. Especially considering what she becomes later on in this universe of games, you know? And obviously I know that a big part of what helps sell this story for Zack and Yuffie's dynamic would likely be if I read the emails. But as my second playthrough, I'm just kind of chilling with it. Ooh! Oh no, these guys are weak to fire. Oops.
Oh yeah. Conflict resolved.
I wasn't expecting a ice variant of those. And this is why it's good to have all the elements on you. And just like that, all my problems were solved.
Activating combat mode.
Are you kidding me?
Oh yeah. Activating combat mode.
They keep spawning like 3 of these, and I'm trying to make sure that I hit all of them. But one has been just like sneaking away with like the tiniest sliver of HP.
Activating combat mode.
And Square, I want you all to know it's on site.
Oh yeah.
Alright, before we walk up to him, yep. Straightforward treasure chest this time around. Ooh,
Conflict
that
resolved.
Blizzaga 2's gotten maxed out.
Alright. Ah!
I gave you the information on that item, you know. If you want to get the item, be 200 gil.
Whoa. That gave me a start. 200 gil, huh? That's not nothing. Maybe I'm spoiling her too much, but whatever. She's gonna bankrupt me before I ever find out who leaked my address.
I wish I liked Exploder Blade. We have 2 more missions. And we're finally in somewhere where, like, I have some decent leeway.
Activating combat mode. Oh yeah.
So I don't have, like, a ton of room here, but it is technically better than what I was dealing with prior. Hypothetically.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Oh, whoops, I didn't realize I swiped my mic, but we're doing pretty good for ourselves, I would say. So this is one of those quakes, dodge. Oh, that was not me doing a good job of dodging. Alright, we did get that one level up that I was mentioning before.
Activating combat mode.
We are, like, pretty powerful, I would say.
Oh yeah.
So these next couple of story missions are gonna fly by.
Combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Alright, now. Ah! Oh yeah!
Is this a trap?
What? Seriously? This is bad. For it! Yuffie, I really hope that you're still with us.
So is this how I get Neo Bahamut? I truly didn't think that. Oh, sorry, Bahamut Fury. Sorry, too many Bahamuts. I love that our reward for the last mission was just sitting right there.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Okay, if we go... There's no good way to do a nice little loop.
Activating combat mode.
Nice thing about fighting these guys is that let's see, gonna bait the attack. Gonna dodge. Oh,
Activating combat mode.
I'm just gonna steal. I hit the wrong button after getting that hypno crown.
Activating combat mode.
I need to get out of here. Oh, that flare would have killed me. Those are a stronger version of what like I was fighting earlier. So you guys heard of OnlyFans? That was only fear. Because only fear is known here. Carbon bangle.
Activating combat mode.
So we're kind of at the point where, like, obviously if I don't one-shot some of these monsters, they'll one-shot me. Alright, let's fight Bahamut Fury. Oh no, wait, are you fully resistant to magic? Oh no. I actually have to switch out for like a physical setup. He was resistant to magic before, but now... Oh my god. Please, let me use Octoslash.
You're in for it now. Concentrate.
I probably should have been making a physical attacking setup, to be honest. So that is like low key on me.
Concentrate.
Alright. Dodge the black holes. Alright, Afreet. Maybe you'll do some damage. Okay, Afreet still does damage. That exit flare is gonna probably do a lot. Elixir. Alright, dodge the cluster spear. Thank you for the high potion. Alright, Octoslash level 3. Alright, let's just guard. Chain slash. Ooh. This was not the cutest run.
Oh, Cisne.
Oh, thank you, Cisne. Or I guess not. All right, Lucky starts level 3. Come on, come on. Him being fully like immune to. All right, Zantetsukin. Could you imagine this, if that was enough and I got out of this like with relative ease? All right, this Exit Flare is not going to hurt nearly as bad. Still would 100% use an elixir for this, but didn't hurt nearly as bad. All right, Kiraga. Unfortunately, it's not near the ground enough. Otherwise, I would see if Quake would be an effective source of damage. Ow, ow, ow. Alright, dodge the black holes. Okay. Octaslash. There we go. Whew! Whew! Going to a full magic setup of that when that thing's resistant to magic was kind of horrifying.
Shines bright. 2. Scenic hot springs not too hot. 3. A tourist attraction for all to enjoy. I want to buy the Wu-Tai like that. Out of Shinra and get their cash. Then I'll use it to restore Wu-Tai.
Glad you're all right. You know, you are kind of impressive.
Of course I am. You're just noticing now?
Yes. So how does an impressive girl like you come by my mail address? Also, how do you know about the treasures and all these dangerous hotspots?
Wanna know the truth?
Oh, yes.
It was a blonde guy.
Blonde guy?
Right after the war ended, there was this blonde guy who came to see my dad. It was him that left all these soldier mail addresses and the information about the treasures. But my dad didn't pay any mind to the addresses or the treasure info. So that's why I decided to spam all the soldier addresses. But you're the only one I caught.
Yeah, Hey, I told you that's not what happened. I wasn't tricked into anything. So, the blonde guy, did you get a name or anything?
Well, why don't you check your mail? I just sent you one to say thank you for dealing with that monster.
Mail?
Yeah, just take your phone out of your pocket and... Hey, what gives?
I don't think so, kid. That didn't even manage to fool me once, so shame on you.
Treasure quest
Always ends up making her cry.
failed.
Oh no. What was I thinking? Getting all worked up dealing with a kid. Man. But still, who is this blonde guy giving out soldier addresses? Who could it be? The plot thickens.
But we got Bahamut Fury now. That fight probably would have been much easier if I had any sort of physical attack available. Great Cave of Wonders. Goodness gracious, there's still a crap ton more. I know what Tri-Fire is, but it's 7 stars, so we don't have to worry about that. Okay. So, all right. I have a couple spots to check on the map first and foremost. Poor Aerith's probably like, I wonder where Zack's been all this time.
Those monsters? Some weapons they were.
Maybe I'm wait.
Are you?
This is a Wu-Tai guy, isn't it?
Speak of justice for the planet, but their method is bloodshed.
Hey, man.
Soldier, the true protector. I don't know who or why you're fighting, Soldier Man. But this planet is ailing, and no one seems to know. Remember, that is the real danger we face.
Okay. So that quest line is seemingly finished. And then we have the other line of quests like up here.
His name is apparently, I'm sure, and if
All right, that totally enriched my immersion and experience with the game, you know. All right, materia fusion. I think I'm definitely gonna probably put on Assault Twister Plus. And while my status is heavenly, first and foremost, I'm going to save this game. Because I don't think I've saved it in the past hour. I grew up 4 more levels. Hold on, wait. I'm actually kind of curious between last stream and this stream. So I was level 26 and now I'm level 35. I've grown 9 levels and drastically overhauled my stuff to make it all work. But let's go see Aerith. Let's actually do some story progression. Oh, hi, Angeal.
Angeal? Where have you been?
Sorry, I've been a little busy.
Yeah, great. Can't reach Sephiroth either.
What's going on?
Nothing. He's just cooped up in the data room, looking into stuff in the past or something.
I see.
Whoa! You're taking off? What did you come here for?
Genesis and Hollander are in Modeoheim now.
Modeoheim.
You're reporting. So you're still working?
I'm still a soldier member in spirit. I've informed Lazar. They'll pick you up.
All right. Thank you, Angel. So these three still have little weird mini games that I can play with them. Not super interested in those. So we can probably... So Eric's probably over at the church. So what does this kid want?
Uncle?
What's wrong?
No, he said that there's so Uncle.
Andy,
He is coming back. If I keep waiting, Uncle's or when I told him I wanted to work.
if you keep believing.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's where one of my missions was. Good to know. There's like an itch to me that like low-key makes me want to do that mission just to figure out what's going on with that person's uncle, but oh, you know.
Zack, I need you in Modeoheim.
I know. Just give me a minute.
Aerith isn't there. Problem?
And how is it you know Aerith?
It's complicated.
Really?
Yep, if you played vanilla for FF7, you probably know.
Then I won't either.
Well, whatever, I guess. Whatever. Well, that's a fine how do you do. Song! Hey guys!
No signal out here.
Well, at least we're all in one piece. We'll be alright.
Thankfully, we have someone used to this kind of terrain.
Yeah, I'm a country boy.
All right then. We would have reached Modeoheim by now if we hadn't crashed. So, we're going to need to make up for lost time.
Okay.
Alright. Follow me then.
I'll deal with that mission later.
Activating combat mode.
Oh.
Conflict resolved.
Oh, this is gonna be a nice and easy trip through the mountains. Oh my god.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
I didn't even realize how easy this trip through the mountains is about to be.
Yo! Don't fall too far behind. At least someone's keeping up.
Well, I'm a country boy too.
From where?
Nibelheim. How about you?
Me? Gungaga. Hey! What's so funny about that? You know Gungaga?
No, but it's such a backwater name.
Ditto Nibelheim.
Like you've been there.
I haven't. But there's a reactor there, right? A Mako reactor outside Midgar usually means nothing else out there. Good news, Sung! Me and...
Cloud.
Look at him!
me
Look
and
at the
Cloud here
little
are both
guy.
Backwater experts. Oh yeah!
on then.
There we go. So now we have Cloud. And even though our emotions are at like max hypage,
Activating combat mode.
we're not going to see Cloud's thing probably the entire time we're here until we fight a boss of some kind. Because I'm quite literally one-shotting all the packs of mobs currently with Quake.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
And one could argue that that's actually a good thing. But you know, I am making up for lost time.
Guess I'll wait. Hey, Zack? So, Soldier, what's it like?
Huh? I'm not getting the question. Well, you'll know once you join up.
If I can join.
Don't worry. If I can do it, you can. Cloud, look. It's Genesis.
That's a Mako excavation test site.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Our main mission here is reconnaissance. Engaging Genesis was not expected.
Not expected, so just let them be? Unreal.
In any case, we need more intel. It's possible that a larger force is hiding inside the building.
How's this then? I go first, avoiding combat if possible and sneak inside. Then, I take a look around. If I can take them, I will. If not, I'll bolt. Come on, man. I'll prove that Soldier isn't just a bunch of mindless thugs.
All right.
Right.
The entrance is behind that warehouse. Make your way in from there.
Gotcha!
I'm sure you know, but it'll be cold. Mind your body temperature. If you stop moving, your body temp will go down. To get it back up, just do your usual thing.
Oh, that! Good idea!
Okay, sounds good to me. It looks like we're hitting minigame central. Or at least another one where I wish I saved, so that way...
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Yeah, I wish I had saved. Oh, wait, I can save. Because this is probably one of those mini games that's tied to a trophy if I do it correctly. And I can't do it, excuse me, anything with those right now, so let's... So there are 5 containers in total, but you'll lose one if you enter battle, moving outside the facility, or my body temperature goes down. Okay. I vaguely remembered, I think I did this on the PSP version correctly. But I do want to try for all 5 chests, and I am not afraid to reload if needed. So I'm not in there yet. Let's grab this first chest. Sit crouched. Need that other guy to turn. Or go that way. I can squeeze in between. So I found out the spot of where to go, but Alright, this guy's eyesight is awful. Come on, turn around, turn around. The unfortunate reality is that I kind of have to stealthily follow behind him. There's no good way to get back over there. Just hide right here and just hope he doesn't see me. These homies blind AF, oh my god. Of course.
Activating combat mode.
So the one I'm missing. There is a trophy. So I gotta do my routing better. Okay. Let's do my routing better. That section is not hard. I just unfortunately did things in the wrong order. But it's very weird how that, unless you were standing making direct eye contact with them, they really don't notice you. So I need to squeeze in and sneak behind this guy. Sprint, grab this. Crouch. I need to go up and back there. now I actually gotta like That's so upsetting.
Oh yeah! Conflict resolved.
Because I know for a fact that there's probably a trophy tied to getting all 5 of these. I swear I'm not this bad, I swear. Third time's the charm? It'd be helpful if I was able to, like, knock these guys out. Yeah. So right now, they tend to not notice me when I go for this chest right away. Alright, when I'm stealthed in these zones, they just don't know where I am altogether. That is fine. They give us a lot of leeway, thankfully, with the, Okay, we're gonna stay hidden right here. We're probably gonna have to stay hidden right here for a second, and that's fine. So this is 1 and 2. We know 3 and 4. I'm struggling with remembering where 5 is right now. Okay. That guy turns, so we have 2 guys turning this way right now. One guy that's going to go all the way towards the end. Where is this guy going? He's turning back towards me. I need to go while his back is turned and he can't see me very far. The other guy should be coming back from that hallway by now, is my guess. So yeah, that guy's gonna be gone. These 2 are going to be kind of intermixed. So the correct play is probably just to stealthily follow this guy. Ah, shit, I think he's gonna turn around. I think he's gonna turn around towards me.
Combat mode. Oh yeah!
That's
Conflict
not the
resolved.
easiest one to set up around, actually. Alright, so unfortunately, guys, I just want to point out that historically I've never been very great with stealth minigames. So I do want to say that this is unfortunately on brand. Because like I said, I need to wait for this guy to pass. And then wait, are you kidding me?
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
That's so frustrating. See, I ain't built for this. But the trophy grind is too strong for me. All right, let's see. 1, 2, 3 squats. Let's say, Zack, for the love of God, crouch. Okay, so these two are going to meet up. Where's the third guy? Okay. Crap. I didn't know I could do that. Okay, that's fine. We can hide right here for now. That's not a big deal. Need to go back and grab that one. Then I can grab this chest once he leaves me alone. Just don't let the button go. I can't believe that worked. And now we're home free. That wasn't for a trophy. I hate it here. Now I need to find a save point.
Activating combat mode.
No.
Holding yourself.
Get out of my way.
Activating combat mode. Holding yourself.
I got all 5 containers and the game said nah.
Activating combat mode. Holding yourself.
Taking my X potion, I'm leaving. I'm leaving for good.
Activating combat mode.
So many Genesis copies. It's given some Resident Evil vibes, to be quite honest with you.
Holding yourself.
But I understand because it is
Holding yourself.
it do be Genesis after all. Alright, there we go. The save point's right there.
Holding yourself.
Okay. So, this could be one of those rare instances where I actually end the stream mid-chapter. It is 11. Just like how I've been playing this game for 11 hours now, which is kind of crazy to think about. I've done 75 missions. I'm only a third of the way through all of the missions in the game, which is insane work, mind you. But I had a good time nonetheless. With that said, though, it is about time for me to log off because I unfortunately have to go out into the world tomorrow and work. But needless to say, I had a good time. Thank you guys also very much for watching tonight. I'll be happy to see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow? No, not tomorrow. Friday. Where we'll finish the chapter. We might finish another chapter as well. Just kind of depends. But we'll just kind of play it by ear. But I definitely will see you all in the next one. I hope you guys have a fantastic night. Rest easy.